Good morning all. Hope you're well. Obviously this week the government has now sort of changed its guidelines with regards to junior football or grassroots football in general. You can now train in small groups. Obviously make sure you follow those guidelines, and I would make sure you check with your clubs that you are permitted to actually take on the training before you decide to do so, and make sure all the guidelines that the FA and obviously the government have put out there are followed and adhered to. Okay, we are quite hopeful of a summer league still. Obviously that's penciled in from the 11th of July. It's certainly not a no-no, but obviously at this moment in time we're still waiting for further relaxations with regards to the social distancing. So we'll keep you updated on that in due course, and I'll advise all teams accordingly. Moving on to next season, I do know whole game systems out for clubs to now start registering with your local county FA. Can I please ask that you do so at the earliest opportunity? Any delay in you registering does prevent problems for us registering as a league. Obviously we can't complete our affiliation until you've completed yours. I know there's a few issues with regards to the you know the CRBs, etc. But obviously speak to your county FA and they'll give you guidance moving forward. The other thing that's been brought to my attention over the past couple of days is there seems to be a lot of media posts being put out there with recruiting players. That isn't in itself isn't an issue. However, it has been brought to my attention that there's some new teams that have applied to come into the league, especially out of the 11-a-side, where they're trying to recruit players and using the promise that they're in the top divisions and this, that and the other. I can clarify there is no teams at this moment in time, especially new teams, that have been given a division that they can play in, other than one that I'm aware of. Okay, and that person will know because there was a place available. In fact, there was two places available at that specific age group. The age group I'm referring to at this moment in time tends to be next season's under 14s. At the moment, we've had quite a lot of new applications and teams applying to come in, which we do believe are good teams. But the bottom line is nobody at this moment in time is guaranteed a place in any specific division. So please, when you are advertising for players, make sure you do it in the appropriate manner and don't offer them something that potentially you can't live up to. Okay? With regards to divisions, we will be looking at them probably in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Obviously, we sent out the details of the AGM. There will be a further email with regards to the way we're conducting the AGM out to member clubs on the next week. Slightly different this year, obviously. We've sent all the details out at the moment, but there's just a few amendments that we want to put in there. And obviously, I'll get in touch with them. Once the AGM is cut and dried and it's finalised, then we can start putting teams into divisions. But like you say, from a club point of view, if you start working on whole game system, trying to get your teams registered, etc., then obviously it helps us down the line. Player registrations, you cannot submit any to the league as of yet. Probably early July will be the best time to do it. But again, I'll give you notification of when we can do that. Obviously, but at this moment, don't submit any to the league. Any that are submitted to the league prior to the 1st of July will be rejected and you'll have to resubmit them. You can certainly put them on your own system, and then all you've got to do is submit them to the league and we'll keep it from there. Last but not least is 11-a-side teams. Got a lot of 11-a-side teams so far. We understand it's going to be difficult at this moment in time to tell us your kick-off times. The pitches you're going to be playing at, but if you have got that information, then please make sure you send it through. We'll need that obviously so we can generate fixtures in due course. But in the meantime, just follow the advice that's set out there. If anybody's got any questions, drop me an email to emjflsec@gmail.com and I'll answer the questions as best as possible. If you've got any questions with regards to 11-a-side, then you can contact John at emjfloffice@gmail.com. Okay, thank you. Hope to see you all soon.